Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and have never seen my face before, hello. My hair's all messed up now. Happens when I try to be cool for 2 seconds. Whatever. My name is Shayna, and here on my channel we talk about spooky history. So that involves unsolved or solved mysteries, haunted locations, or true crimes. If that's something you're interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell because I am here for you every Wednesday. Last week we talked about the Bloody Pit, and if you missed it, I'll be sure to link it up here for you. Now today we will be talking about a very old urban legend. Now this creature terrorized people all over the United Kingdom, part of suburban London, and even the Midlands of Scotland, with his metallic claws, unnaturally high jumps, and fire-breathing abilities. So today we will be talking about Spring-Heeled Jack. So let's get into the video. I'm super excited about this video. I heard about it the other day and I really just wanted to make a video on it and see what you guys thought. Now, way back in the Victorian era, there was a creature that was usually called either the boogeyman or a fire-breathing devil man. And some thought he was nothing more than a human, just really good at scaring people. But others thought he was a demon. Either way, whatever it was, it brought a lot of fear among the people. Now, the attack started in London in 1837. There was a woman named Mary Stevens that was the first to report an attack from Spring-Heeled Jack. Now, as Mary was walking to Lavender Hill, a figure leaped out at her. He grabbed and scratched at her with his long claws. It was said that her screams were the only thing that saved her. Thankfully, there were a few people nearby that were able to come and help her, which chased Jack away, but everyone searched for this mysterious figure and he was never found. Many women after this would report similar sightings, and according to these reports, they described him as a shape-shifting figure with a ghostly appearance that wore gloves that were like claws. And at first, these encounters were nothing but hearsays or ghost stories until the following year. In February of 1838, there was a woman named Jane Aslip, and she claimed that there was a gentleman at her door who rang her doorbell. When she goes and answers it, the man takes off this black cloak that he had on, revealing these tight-fitted clothes that looked like white oilskin. The man then breathed these white and blue flames into her face, and then he began to cut her clothes with his claws. Thankfully, Jane's sister was there, so she ended up scaring off Jack. Now later, there would be a man who was arrested for this crime, and his name was Thomas Milbank. Now the arresting officer at the time just knew that he had the right man. And this was because Thomas was seen wearing these same white overalls that Jane said she saw Jack wearing the night he attacked her. He was also in the area, and I guess there was some stuff that he had on him or near him that just made him look even more suspicious, so I don't know the specifics on that. But however, Thomas would then later be released because Jane insisted that the man that attacked her could breathe fire out of his mouth. And well, of course, Thomas admitted he could do no such thing. So how could it be him? Jane, honey, come on. The man could have been like an Inspector Gadget, like a creepy Inspector Gadget. I bet Thomas was relieved that the only reason why he was let go was because he couldn't breathe fire. Oh, what it would have been like living in the 1800s. I would have gotten away with so much. If I had the knowledge that I have now and was able to go back into the 1800s, I feel like I would get away with so much stuff. We're not gonna get into that right now. Now there was another suspect and his name was Charlie Grenville. Now he was only a suspect because of how he looked. They described him as a tall, ill-favored man who fitted the description of the notorious Spring-Heeled Jack. But no one believed it was him because Charles was just too simple-minded to have been able to orchestrated these crimes. Maybe he played dumb. Anyone think of that? No? Just kidding. Now the next woman that was attacked was an 18-year-old named Lucy Scales. Now she was walking with her sister to Limehouse when Jack leaped out at her from an alley. He blew flames into her face, which made her kind of go crazy. I mean, wouldn't it make you go crazy if someone just breathed flames into your face? And then after that, he just left the scene. Nobody found him. So sightings were reported all over England and parts of Scotland, but no one was able to figure out who this man was. And he usually attacked women. There were a few men that did spot him, but he usually went after women. But they all described him the same way. A thin man in tight-fitted clothes with red eyes and metallic-like claws for hands. I would not want to run into him in a dark alley. Let's just say that. So soon after that, a legend was born. And as the rumors spread about him, he just became more and more popular. There were eventually plays and novels written about the spring-heeled Jack, which in doing so really cemented his name and status as a figure of an urban legend. And as time went on, the stories of Jack just got more and more bizarre. So much so that the stories just became really outlandish and started becoming really hard to believe. He wasn't as frightening to people anymore. Now, the last reported sighting of Jack was in Liverpool in 1904. No one really knows if Jack was a real man who attacked women or if he was a creature. Either way, he really did cause a ruckus. What do you all think? Do you all think he was a man or a demon? You want my personal opinion? I think he was a really smart man who could invent things, but also a creep. Like a creepy Inspector Gadget is what came to my mind. Sorry if that ruins Inspector Gadget for you, but that is what came to my mind because I mean, think about it. He could have the red goggles, which gives him the red eyes, the metallic hands. Something could come out of his finger that's got like a lighter and he can blow fire into someone's eyes. And also the feet, the shoes could have springs in them that can make him jump abnormally high. I mean, that's just what it makes me think of. And then after the attacks, he could just easily take this stuff off and blend in. That's why nobody ever found him. That's just my opinion though. Anyways guys, let me know what you thought of this video. If you liked it, be sure to give me a like and hit subscribe because I am here for you every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and I will see you next week. Bye!